Cam, in your experience, have you found anything that's worked against Brady and ways to pressure him?
You need playmaking. You need to win in the run game, and it's a four-quarter battle. He's a great quarterback, but it's not just him. They have a great team around him, so it's always a team effort when you play him.
Cam, what's the balance between trying to get home and rushing Brady and bothering him with the pass rush, and also sort of getting your hands up in the passing lane and knowing when it's time to do that? You and TJ have always been pretty good at that. Looks like Al's got a little bit of a knack for it. What's the balance there between knowing that fine line?
I think you got to understand. Not everybody's getting a lot of shots on him. You got to understand that sometimes it calls for quick passing, and when you get your chances when they're going downfield, you got to hit home. But in our league, quick passing, bubble screens, things to the outside, it takes away from the pass rush. But you got to stop. You got to stop the run early. Those batted balls do play a part, because if you can get those batted balls, then you get them in the second and 10 and third and 10. So. There are all things that contribute to it, but we got to make sure it's just we rush with our head up, and keep throwing darts.
When you study Brady, do you go with familiarity, or do you look at anything he's done with the Patriots, or strictly the last couple of years with the Buccaneers?
There's a little bit of both. I think the main thing you take away what he does well. He's able to play with pace when he wants to. Whether it's you get him down at a second down, and then it's 3rd and 2. He's rushing to the line of scrimmage to get his guys going before a team can get set or get another package in. So understanding that we can't allow him to set his feet when he does. He's able to go downfield, and he's got some pretty good targets. We gotta have sustained drives on offense, and we gotta play the field position game and the special teams game. That becomes huge. A lot of hitting yardage there. That if you give him short fields, he's gonna have a lot of success.
This defense is built around its pass rush. Can you guys be successful if that's not there for whatever reason?
We have to be successful. I think the pass rush is indicative of, doing the other things well, stopping the run, making a team one-dimensional, understanding what type of quarterback we're getting. Is he a mobile quarterback? Is he a guy who stands in the pocket? We have to make sure that we take care of those little things, so then we can get after the pass rush and we can get after the quarterback.
Mike said he talked to the team about big picture on Monday. What's been the reaction? What do you have to say the buy-in of this group going forward?
Just own where we're at right now. Understand that we've created this, ditch, and we got to quit digging. There's not a lot to point fingers elsewhere and say this could have happened. Own where we're at, and we'll see where we're at the end of this. But stay together and just continue to just keep battling.
Cam, what do you make of the roughing the passer penalties, or kind of what's happening, and does Brady get special attention?
I think it was interesting. If you watch that game versus Atlanta, everybody likes to pay attention to that one play. But before that play, there was a call where they could have called a roughing the passer where he went in his legs. So I felt like the ref was trying to make up a call, and sometimes that happens. But the Chris Jones one, I was more disgusted with, because we're being taught we need to make a play on the ball, and Chris Jones makes a play on the ball and has the ball in his hand and falls on top of Derek Carr. I don't know what else you could ask him to do. I think it's that's teach tape right there. Like, for any defensive lineman, you should be doing that. So I understand we want to protect quarterbacks, but who's protecting us?
There's a chance your brother could have a big role in the game. What's it been like watching him grow? Where have you seen him really improve here over the last couple of months?
I think he's finding comfort in what he's doing. Just continuing to keep learning, asking the right questions. I know there's mistakes. Sometimes he's quick to point them out to me, because I'm like, no, you got to get there. You got to do that. And, you know, even tough times like that, you know, he's understanding where he needs to be better. But, you know, I'll be excited for him. We'll see what happens. You know, this is his moment. Got to be ready for it.
Is he bold enough to point out your mistakes?
No. No, we're not at that point right now.
The concussion stuff, is that conversations involved the NFL or the PA reps, and what have those been?
It wasn't given to the board. It was more just an executive committee. You know, I think I'm just learning just like everybody else. You know, we get the reports, and obviously we're trying to clean it up and make sure guys are protected and not make sure there's not a loophole of some sort. But, you know, that's where we're at.